y'all, it's me Alex. Today we are going to talk about makeup that I bought just for the name. Now lots of these are actually things that I do use from time to time, but largely the reason for my purchasing them was because I like the name of them. And yeah, that's problematic. I am now your problematic fave. But, you know, I think that it is a conversation worth having because I know that we have all bought things, you know, just because we thought the name was kind of funny. You know, if you really want to get me into buying something, have a fantastic pun as the name. I love puns. Puns are like my favorite form of humor. I have a problem. I should be stopped. I should be pun-ished, if you will. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so first thing, this is like the original thing that I definitely bought just for the name, and that is the KVD Vegan Beauty Kendo Vegan Makeup Alchemist palette. Alex, why would you buy the Alchemist palette? It's not like it's in your YouTube name or anything. That's my reason for buying it, if you didn't figure it out. It's just like this little palette of 4 different light iridescent highlighter shades. I really liked it at first because it was like right when the colorful highlight trend first started happening, and I was very interested in getting the ABH Moonchild palette, but this one was a little less expensive. It had the A on the front and it said Alchemist, so I figure, you know, even if I hated it, I could like have it as like a little decor piece, because honestly, before all of the shit happened, before she decided to nuke her own career by like being a bad person, her packaging was legit super cool. Yeah, in retrospect, I really just wanted a single of Opal. That one is almost finished. I have a bit of a pan in the ultraviolet amethyst shade, and then the green and the blue don't really have much because, you know, back when it first started, like the trend first started when I first got this palette, I thought it was super cool and I was like gonna wear all of the shades of highlighter on my face, and now, however many years later, this is like 3 or 4 years old now, yeah, I don't care for colorful highlighter on myself too terribly much. So I don't use this nearly as much as I would. I will use like some of the shades as like inner corner highlights if I can't find the sort of shade that I'm looking for in whatever palette that I'm using, but yeah. So I do think that this was a good purchase, you know, and I do keep it around for the rare times when I do need like one of those sorts of shades. But yeah, I definitely don't use it as much as I had when I got it. Next up is a single shade from Divina Cosmetics, and that is in the shade Shuggies. So now it just looks like this white shade in the pan, but I'll swatch it for you because it definitely isn't. And I am very happy I got this. I'm gonna put it back in my magnetic palette because I am very clumsy and I do not wish to harm this shade, but this is what it looks like. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm very happy that I got it. I bought it because we have pet sugar gliders. We call them our Shuggies. So of course, you know, I had to go for a shade like this. I wanted to try some of Divina's special shades. So I think that was super fun. Honestly, I could have done like the shimmer on my lid as a shade today, and that would have been pretty cute, but I wasn't thinking of it. I was just trying to use my Huda neon pink palette. So I do think that was a good purchase, even if it was largely for the name of it. Another single thingy is the Killuminator from Bitter Lace Beauty. Remember the pun? Remember the pun thing? Yeah, that's why I got this. It's this highlighter. It can be used as a shadow. It's a single, whatever you fucking want. That's what I'm calling it. But it's basically a highlighter that's like gold and it has little blood stains in it. And of course I had to get that, you know, because I'm a horror lover. You know, I am a lover of all things spooky, so this definitely adds to my spooky makeup collection. And it was on sale. You know, that just icing on the cake. It is just a very beautiful kind of champagne-y gold highlight. I've said this in videos before, but I like it because it gives me like the vibes of a colorful, interesting highlighter in the pan, but it looks like a normal ass, regular colored highlighter on my face. And I appreciate that very much because that's basically what I need. I don't want anything to actually look unique on my cheeks. That's what my eyeshadow's for. So I think that was a good choice, even if it was bought largely for the name. It adds to my spooky makeup collection. Okay, so as y'all know, or maybe not, but you should, I'm a Taurus. I don't know if I'm the biggest believer in astrology, but everything I've heard about my entire birth chart has always seemed to be very correct for who I am as a person. So, you know, I am just going to take that. So I buy a lot of Taurus themed shit. The most notable fail was I bought the Taurus lip gloss from Wet n Wild when they came out with their Zodiac collection. I do not know what came over me at that time that I thought a hot pink gloss with a gold shimmer in it would be anything close to what I would wear. And that was back when I didn't even like lip gloss, and now I like have a select few lip glosses that I like. And that still wouldn't be one of them. I got rid of that. I do not know how I got rid of it, but it is not in my life anymore, thank God. But that was a clown makeup purchase. But a Taurus thing that was not a clown makeup purchase is this glitter from Glam Goth Beauty. You can get your entire birth chart on their website. And Glam Goth Beauty does biodegradable glitters. I'm gonna like try and get a little bit out on my finger to see if you can kind of see a little bit of the shift. I don't know how much that's showing up, but it's like kind of green to purple duochrome glitter. I love this. Honestly, half of the shit I've bought from Glam Goth Beauty is like because of the name, because also in addition to like, you know, astrology themed glitters, they also have like horror movie themed glitter. So I have one that's like Beetlejuice, Hellraiser, Halloween, It, you know. So that could also all definitely go in, but I figured that would be a really, really long ass video if I actually showed each and every one of those things individually. But yeah, this is not a clown ass Taurus purchase, because I find that so much stuff that's like Taurus theme or any earth sign themed is so neutral, and I'm very much not the kind of person. Obviously, I don't know if you can guess that. Having this, you know, be like an actual interesting glitter product, yeah, this is the one Taurus purchase that has actually done pretty damn well, because we're earth signs, but we're not boring. Speaking of earth signs, I did also buy the earth highlighter from the Wet n Wild Zodiac collection. I do not know where it is, but I definitely still have it, because that one I actually liked. That was actually one that I expected to not like at all, because it's kind of like a bronzy gold and definitely a shade that I can only really use like when I go outside on a regular basis, because let's be honest, summer isn't like happening anymore, but like, you know, if I were outside on a regular basis, that would be a shade that I could use. So it is a little bit dark for me right now. But that one actually was pretty nice. It was the first kind of glittery highlighter that I actually liked. It's definitely not a shade that I use all the time, but I liked it so much better than that Taurus lip gloss. So at least that part was, you know, a good thing. Okay, next up we have a cheek product, and it is the Thanks for the Memories blush from ColourPop. I actually kind of like this product. It's one of their super shock cheeks. So that's what it looks like. It's kind of like a peachy neutral blush. I got this last summer. It's like fine. I don't like using it as much simply because I don't like applying things with my fingers, and I feel like that's really the only way to really get this formula to work. But obviously I had to buy it for the name Thanks for the Memories, because it has all the veils taken out, like that Fall Out Boy song. Hello, my name is Alex, and I am a sad emo kid turned sad, slightly less emo, but it's still in my soul adult. You know, when I do like apply it, it looks really nice. I just prefer something that I can apply with like a sponge or a brush generally, but it's still good. Pretty nice. I don't regret this one at all. It's also matte, which also kind of gets me to use it a little bit less, because I don't know if you can guess this, but I prefer a like shimmery, glowy cheek look. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it when I use it. I just don't use it as much as I use other products that I find to be a little bit more user-friendly to the way I do my makeup. This is actually the one that got me to really think about this theme for video, and that is the Lime Crime Velveteen in Sasha, which is this beautiful rosy nude. This is the first product I had bought from Lime Crime, and I had gotten it because my childhood dog was named Sasha. She was like the best dog ever. She passed away a couple years ago. She was like my soulmate in dog form. She was the absolute best. And also this is obviously a shade that I generally really like wearing. This is kind of like starting my Lime Crime Velveteen addiction a little bit, because this is how I discovered that that is a fabulous formula for a liquid lipstick, and I would like it in every color. I have a problem. Yeah, I think that this was a good choice, and I definitely love the name, so yeah. Okay, and the last thing I have is this perfume from Alpha Musk called Dominant Women. Now, I bought this because I already had a couple picked out from their shop and I wanted to get free shipping, so this was the last one that I wanted to pick out, and this has now become kind of like my everyday wear scent. It kind of smells like Nina Ricci's L'air du Temps, but a little bit muskier, a little bit sweeter. So it still has like that vibe and that overall scent, but something that kind of works with my body chemistry a little bit more. I say that because the Nina Ricci perfume was actually my Nana's signature perfume, so that, you know, really nice. But, you know, Dominant Women, I am both a sapphic and a feminist, so obviously that was something that I absolutely had to buy, and I'm really glad I did, because I kind of just like, let me put on a little bit more. I bought it just for the name. I didn't really look at the notes. I was thinking, well, you know, if it doesn't work on me, I can always give it to like my mom or, you know, someone else who would enjoy it, but I really love it. Yeah, and it has like some sexy ladies on the package. As a sapphic, I am very happy. Okay, so that's it for this video. Let me know down below if there's any like beauty product that you have bought just for the name, because we all are susceptible to marketing that hits us in our souls and grabs us in with a fun and funky and interesting name, or maybe something that, like, you know, kind of hits us in the feels a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that wonderful things, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye!